Hi everyone, and welcome to the first Meals with Martyn video. So this is just something that we're trying out. I'm going to make a recipe and we're going to see if you like it. Well, not if you like the food, you'll have to make the food to see if you like it. I meant if you like the concept of the video. Anyway, moving on. So this is the first Meals with Martyn, and the first recipe I'm going to do is lasagna. Now, I'm not on Slimming World, but there is somebody in the household that is, and so when I've been making recipes, I've been going to the Slimming World website and finding what I can make that will be okay for them. And this recipe not only goes down well if you're on Slimming World, it goes down well if you're not on Slimming World. It's just delicious. So this version of the recipe is part Slimming World and part Martyn. I've slightly changed things up, and if you want to do a meat-free version, then you could just do this without mince. You could do it with corn mince instead. So in my recipe, just take out the meat and put the corn in. So let's start with the ingredients. Of course, you're going to need some lasagna sheets. I've got way too many. I did that thing of not checking what I had in and then going out to the shop and then buying more and then coming back and there's like 5 packets of lasagna sheets. I got them coming out my ears. Garlic cloves, passata, chopped tomatoes. You'll need mince. This is the typically less than 5% fat mince. 1 onion. Some courgettes. I've gone for 2 courgettes. Yogurt. This is fat-free natural yogurt. Free-range eggs. Mixed herbs. Now the herbs that I tend to use are thyme, rosemary, marjoram, basil, and oregano. This is cooking with a Geordie. Oregano. Cheese. Now it does say to use fat-reduced cheese, but I'm just using what we've got in the house and in the kitchen at the moment. So this is English mature cheddar. But if you want to do full Slimming World recipe, you're going to need the fat-reduced cheese. For 1 red pepper, and then I'm going to serve this up with coleslaw, homemade coleslaw. So you're going to need cabbage, carrots, light mayonnaise, salt. And I think this is a great recipe because you can make it one day and then you put it in some Tupperware, put it in the fridge, and then have it over the next few days. And don't put your oven on grill because it won't cook and it'll just burn the top layer of lasagna sheets. Not that I've done that. So the first stage of this, it involves a lot of chopping up, and we need to get everything together that we're going to put in, so like the main basis of the lasagna. So we're going to need to heat up a pan, then we're going to have to put in the mince, the chopped courgettes, the tomatoes, the passata, the chopped onion, the garlic cloves, season with our herbs, and we'll just let that cook for a bit. So here we go, chopping time lapse. So as you saw, I've added the tomatoes, added the passata, added in all the different mixed herbs, and now while that's bubbling away, it's going to be doing that for about 15 minutes, we're going to make the creamy sauce to go on the top of the lasagna. So we're going to need 2 eggs, and we're going to need 500 grams of fat-free natural yogurt. So you may notice that I put some more herbs in there. Wondering which herbs? Just the same herbs that I put in with the lasagna mix. So that's all done. This is nearly finished simmering, and then when that's ready, we then get to do the fun part. We get to construct our lasagna. So I've got my oven dish, and the way that we're going to construct it, we're going to put the mixture at the bottom, then we're going to put some lasagna sheets over, as many as you need to fill the area. Then we're going to put another layer of the mixture, then cover that with more lasagna sheets, and then put the creamy sauce that we've just done, pour that over the top, spread it out, so it's covering everything, and then if you want, grate the cheese over the top, and then we'll put it in the oven. Quick update, I've layered up the lasagna, I've put that to one side for a moment, and then I'm going to preheat the oven, then pop it in the oven, then it's going to go in for around 25 to 30 minutes. And in the meantime, I've also made the coleslaw, so I'll insert the clips here. So what I did was I got my cabbage, and then I just tore it up into loads of little strips, and then I put it into a sieve, put over some boiling water to soften it. Then I went the opposite route and then poured some cold water over it to cool it. Then I added the shredded carrots, and then I added a pinch of salt, and then mixed that together, and then I just got the light mayonnaise, put, I think it was about 4 dollops in there, and then just mixed that all together, cling filmed that up, put it in the fridge until the lasagna is ready. This is the first time as well, by the way, that I've worn an apron when cooking. It's the one I purchased the other day. It's the Stand Up to Cancer Star Baker apron. Although I haven't actually made dessert, so I do feel like I've cheated. I might have bought ice cream. Alright, this is the finished article. Golden brown. Okay, I'm gonna cut it up now. Yeah, so there we go. That's the Slimming World / Martyn lasagna, and I'm going to take the apron off now and enjoy it. So we'll see you in the next video. Bye. Bye.